Imagine working all your life, till old age, getting a $2,000 a month pension, $24,000 a year that you live off, that you support yourself with, and then waking up one morning and they've cut 6 zeros from your income. For the second time in 10 years, we're going through hyperinflation in Zimbabwe, and the people who have had the worst of that are our pensioners. Generations of bankers, doctors, builders and engineers who knew how to build a country but knew precious little about how to duck and dive to survive in the land of lords. After investing 30 or 40 years of their lives in careers and pension schemes, after they spent their entire working career saving for their retirements, they lost everything. Their wealth, their pension, and worst of all, their dignity, almost overnight. And because they saved, every spare cent they had, they put away in banks and their retirement policy. But in the land of Zimbabwe, where $100 trillion note was printed, not so much. Banks collapsed and pensioners became paupers overnight. These are the stories of our pensioners, our Zimbabwe.
Okay, my name's Barbara Kathleen Coetsee, spelled with an S, not a Z, and I grew up in a little town called Inkeldorp in those days.
How has the situation in Zimbabwe affected your pension?
I worked for 47 years. When I left Barter in 2016, I was getting 178 Zimbabwe dollars a month after 47 years. And I was getting a pension from the government pension. I was getting just under $400 a month if you added the two together. In Zimbabwe dollars, still in Zimbabwe dollars, and as you know now, everybody wants US dollars. You can't buy anything, you can't buy petrol, you can't buy anything unless you've got US dollars. So I've been very fortunate. BHN, the Bulawayo HelpNet in Bulawayo has helped me. Plus I get, because I do this job, I don't pay rent, and they give me fuel money. So in that way I've been very fortunate. And the greatest blessing of all is that I've got something to do. That the first 2 years I just sat here, I wished I was dead.
Yeah, how important is it to be able
to do something, yes. Because I sat there and I just sat there. I didn't even come around and see these people, I just sat there. Until they asked me to do this job, then of course I had to intermingle and mix. But I was really in a bad state because I lived in that big house there, they kicked us off our farm. Then Barter gave us a nice house to stay in, big 3-bedroom house, to this, which is just 1 bedroom, sitting room, dining room, like this, sitting room, dining room like this, and toilet in the bedroom, and a bathroom, a little bathroom as big as that toilet there. And during this lockdown, we've had outsiders, African and European, bringing, if they couldn't bring 28 boxes, they'd bring what they can and we'd share it amongst us to see who needed what.
Yeah.
We've been very blessed, very important. You have no idea how some of these people, which at one stage, I don't know if you can now, buy anything that's diabetic, but the price is beyond their means. And rice and coffee, coffee, you can't buy coffee. But the prices are astronomical. Yeah. And cheese and stuff like that. And chocolates out. It's a great blessing. As you can see, they all came out. They've been asking for weeks when these boxes are coming because we've had this bit of a break in between. And they can't wait. And it's bits and pieces, shampoo and stuff that they won't normally buy. They'll go without. Most of them don't even have a pension. Their families keep them and they've got to rely on whatever their families give them. So yes, it is the biggest blessing we have. Yeah. And there's so many people that look forward to these boxes every second month or how often they come, that you have no idea how grateful they all are. We've got a couple of outsiders that get as well that are also destitute. And that's about, that's about all that they live on. And they can't wait. I phoned the one lady this morning, I said the boxes, she says, I'll be there early from work today. They really are struggling. You can't buy, you go and you try and buy something, I mean, it's 200, 300 bucks for something stupid for a deodorant. The cheapest you'll get is over 200 for a little roll-on deodorant. And your pension, it'll never cover. And that's why I was so happy to get this job. At least they paid my rent. So I didn't have to worry about that. Now they've changed the rent into US dollar from the RTGS or bond as you call it, and we don't get paid. You know, the only place that helps us with US is this BHN from Bulawayo. They help pay quite a lot of these people's rent now. They came here a couple of months ago and they interviewed all those that were in dire stress, and they're paying their rent for them now. So once a month they come and give me the rent, and I'm just so grateful. I really am, not just for myself, but for all these people. They are really, really, they're lovely people. Yeah, it is marvelous. It is really, you have no idea what a blessing it is for us. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.